What are you squatting here for? Tell me.
It's about what Lian said the other day. It wasn't right. She wasn't making sense.
You're not making sense. If you hadn't backed her into a corner, she would not have said that.
Oh, well. Actually, she's been ignoring me. She refuses to speak to me at all.
Really? She's ignoring you?
That's right. She hasn't uttered a single word.
It's because she's angry. Listen, Shawan, I have an idea. Alright, here's the plan. The commune has arranged for a show tomorrow, so you'll go and take the family to watch. That's your cue to say sorry. Xiao Lian is a reasonable woman. Make sure that you speak to her with the right tone. She'll be sure to listen to you, son. Alright? Just choose your words wisely.
Very well, Father. But you're coming with us to the show tomorrow, too.
Comrades and countrymen of Shikishe, good evening to you all. I'd like to announce that the art troupe the commune has invited will begin their performance shortly. Today, the art troupe will bring us a truly exciting performance. Not only does it show the county's dedication to the commune, but also the importance we give to our culture. I can say that our citizens' lives have improved. I can say that life in Shikishe has improved as well. On behalf of the commune, I have organized this Loma assembly to let everyone know that the dog days are finally over. Rejoice! And now, without further ado, let the show begin!
Hey, why doesn't Lu Gambi ever use any slogans when he's up front?
Father, times are different now. Shikishe is no longer the Shikishe of old, nor is society the same as before. No one does slogans anymore.
But I was expecting some.
Are you enjoying it?
Go to your son. Don't stay with me.
I'll keep you company for a while.
I'm
It's
fine. Go on, go there.
Hey, Hutse, Father's here. It's a nice show, huh? Give Father a kiss. Good boy. Just look at you. You're so pretty tonight. I know that you're upset, because I used the money for the house for the brick kiln instead. But wait until next year, would you? When I see you upset like this, I can't help being upset too. It's not that I don't want to feral the house for you, Lian. But could you wait until next year? When the kiln is up and running and becomes profitable, I'm going to do it. And I promise you'll have the best house in the whole Shuangshui village, both you and Hutse. Why are you still ignoring me? If you continue to ignore me, I might just have to punch you.
You plan to provide for the entire village and fit their homes with pharaohs before you even think of yourself. Next year. When you have money next year, who knows how many people will ask to borrow from you? Will you still have enough for our cave then?
Father, I wanna go and play.
Sure, go on and play.
Hutse, be careful!
You spoke to me nicely enough. What were you thinking just now?
You heard what I said.
You could at least be frank and say what you mean. Don't think I don't know what you're thinking right now. When the cave house is built and feraled, the property's considered divided. Isn't that what you're thinking? Huh? You'd rather live in that animal shed than live back at home. Why? If I were to feral that cave for you, would you bother going home? Wouldn't that divide the family property? Don't even think about it, I tell you.
You're right. I want you to divide the family property.
If you say another word, I'm warning you. As long as Father is still around, I will not divide the property. You'd best remember that.
Let go!
What are you doing?
Go.
Hey, what do you think you're doing, huh?
Hutse! Where have you let Hutse run off to? Hutse!
Hutse!
Where could he be? Oh, where is he? I can't find him.
Father, have you seen Hutze?
No, wasn't he just here with you?
He's gone.
What about Xiao Lian? Maybe he's with her.
Lian! Hutze! Xiao Lian!
Hey, continue the show! What happened to the power?
What's going on?
Hutze! Xiao Lian! Where have the two of you gone? Father is up on stage! Have you seen my son? He's about this tall. Hutze! Xiao Lian! Where have the two of you gone? Father's up here on the stage! Hutze! Xiao Lian! Where have the two of you gone? Father's up here on the stage! Hutze!
Shawan! Shawan! They're here with me. You can come down.
Where were the two of you just now? You scared me to death.
You look very anxious just now. Looking for Hutze and me.
How could I not be anxious? If the two of you were gone, I'd die.
I'm bringing Hutze with me to Shaanxi tomorrow.
What?
You won't be able to find us then.
Father! Hey, what are you doing? You might hurt yourself, Father! You're an old man already. If you dig any deeper, the mountainside might cave in, so stop!
If it caves in, you may as well bury me here.
Father, would you stop? How long do you intend to keep at it? Just put the hoe down.
If there's a will, there's a way. Since you're not going to take care of building and ferraling your cave house, I'll do it. If you don't divide the family.
Said stop digging! Are you trying to pressure me now?
If you won't divide the property, I'm staying here in Yugo.
I've already told you, the family property must not be divided.
Shawan, your grandpa and I have never been able to stand proudly not in front of the people of Shangshui village. Now, with that brick kiln of yours, I can finally stand proudly before them, and I am content.
Father! Would you please stop?
Shawan, I never thought much about seeking enjoyment, not in all of my life. All I wanted was to reach my dreams. But now, with that brick kiln of yours, my dreams are fulfilled. That's all thanks to you. So even if this yellow soil here buries me, my heart will be at peace. Because now that our lives have gotten better, I don't want to hold you back. All I want is for you to enjoy your life. Enjoy what years you have left as a young man. If you don't, then I can't help but pity you. Ever since Xiao Lian married you, she'd had to suffer and endure, having to live in that cowshed without a decent home to call her own. Xiao Lian is a good woman. Our family has only dragged her down. If I were Xiao Lian, I would have taken Hutze and gone home to Shaanxi long ago.
Father.
Shawan, listen, I'm practically begging you. Please, divide the family property while you still have the money on hand. Build a new cave house and have a decent life. Anyway, once a property is divided, you won't have to worry about me. I don't have too many to take care of, and I'm still strong. But if my life were truly wretched, do you think you would still care about me? Well,
Father! How can you ask such a thing? Whether divided or not, you will always be your father. Really now, you think we'd stop caring? Hey, Shawan!
Fight it!
Mother.
Call the boy.
No. Shawan.
Do you think we should check the almanac? Shawan.
Let's divide it today. We can't quite recall when we ever truly had a good life. So let's remember the day when we divided the property.
Lu, is the inventory done?
It is.
In that case, we can finally read the agreement. The one for dividing up the property. Once that's done, it's official. Clear?
Brother, do you really want to do this? You can't do this.
Are you trying to cause trouble?
You need to go to the brigade headquarters, then it's official.
What brigade headquarters? I'm branch secretary and Yuan is deputy. With both of us here, this is headquarters.
There's me too.
All right, and you too. Let's proceed.
Read it.
Agreement for division. The requesting party Sen Yuha currently has 2 sons, Sen Shaoan and Sen Xiaoping. Eldest son Shaoan, who is currently married, is deemed unsuitable to live with his elders due to recent affairs. Therefore, in agreement with Shaoan and wife Shouyan, Sen Yuha has come to a decision that the property be divided, and these are the stipulations. 1. Younger son Sen Xiaoping, who is still single, shall live with his elders for the time being. All expenses shall be borne by Sen Yuha. 2. After the division, should Shaoan build a new cave, said cave shall be his and his family's. The elders will remain in their home and will not move into Shaoan's new home. The families will live independent of each other. The old cave shall then be property of Sen Yuha and his mother. When Sen Yuha and his mother pass away, the old cave shall belong to younger son Xiaoping. 3. The tobacco field shall solely belong to Sen Yuha. The brick kiln shall belong to Sen Shaoan. The 2 pigs will now belong to Shaoan, and 5 chickens shall go to Sen Yuha. 4. All living expenses of the elders shall be borne by themselves, without requiring the help of Shaoan's family. Parties to the contract, Sen Yuha, Sen Shaoan, Ha Shelian. Witnessed by Sen Utian. Chief Guarantors, Brigade Branch Secretary, Tian Futang. Deputy Brigade Secretary, Tin Juanshan.
Also, I have a little more to add. I divided all the flour left and divided it into bags, 12.5 kilos each. I'll take this one. You take that. As for this old basin, my father left this behind, so I should keep it. All right. Also, there are 5 bowls in the house. I'll keep 3. And these 2 are yours.
I suppose that's everything. Whether of value or not, I believe that covers it. Secretary, Deputy, please take a look. According to the rules, both parties must affix their thumbprints. Brother.
Sen Shaoan felt mired in deep confusion. Both on intellectual and emotional fronts, he simply could not accept that they were dividing all their property. He had always borne the responsibility of the entire family on his shoulders. For him to abandon that responsibility now felt nearly impossible. This was not merely an issue of one's principles. More importantly, he felt torn at having to separate his feelings of kinship with both his elders and his siblings.
Julian!
What's the matter?
Once I affix my thumbprint on that document, this family will effectively be dissolved.
But isn't this what you wanted, to divide the property?
want to anymore. I don't want to. Father, we're no longer pushing through. I can't bear to leave this family. I can't bear to leave all of you. This family, it's everything to you and Xiaoan. I should have never asked Xiaoan to do this. Father, we're not dividing this family. Xiaoan and I have both decided. No family division.
The Sen family was truly unlike many other families. They always found a way to make it through thick and thin, through even the most difficult times. They always overcame adversity together.
Xiaoan is in high spirits.
The Praise Wealth Parade is officially about to begin. To commend the performance of the outstanding households, the chosen leaders of each county party committee and the leaders of the departments shall lead the horses of their own outstanding households. Our beloved farmers, listen, hold your heads high and walk tall. You should be proud. Let's go!
Body and mind in a sublime kind of happiness. At the same time, a sense of renewed, if not lofty ambition arose in Xiaoan's heart. As he had been very poor in the past, he felt that the minute life had improved, he was able to feel somewhat contented. Now it would appear that he could do so many more things to develop his career boldly. He wanted to be recognized for an outstanding rural household. Thus, he secretly resolved to himself that next year he would take part in this meeting and walk tall, just like the rest.
When I saw you riding on that horse, on the day of the Praise Wealth Parade, everyone was watching you. Everyone was applauding you. I was so happy at the time I almost cried.
Yes, at the time, even I forgot for a moment that my outstanding rural household status was fake. All I felt was happiness, real joy. It was the first time since I came into this earth that I felt what it was to be a dignified person. Truly.
Yes, I know. That is why I don't want to interfere. Go and do what it is you have to do.
I'll go to Wang Yuan tomorrow. I've already ordered some brick-making machines from Henan. I'll also look for a master. I should also talk to Hu Yanghe and ask him to buy my bricks. Don't worry, Sholian. Once this kiln has grown and has become profitable, I'll surely build the most beautiful and stylish cave house for you in all of Shuangshui. Then your whole family can move in style.
I'll wait for that. I'll wait for that! I can't wait to live in a nice new house! Xiaoxia, you're going to be a reporter soon.
Hey, do you think you two can focus? We're not here to talk about Xiaoxia becoming a reporter. We're here to invite you to a class gathering.
What? A class gathering?
Yes.
Oh, but of course I'll come. Give me a second, will you? I just need to change. Come, son. Wait for me.
Rensha. Yes? Where did you run into her? I passed through here one time. I saw her on a rickshaw peddling wares on her own. But that voice! You'd hear her clearly 3 streets from here. Yangmin!
Long time no see.
Yes, it's
How
been a
are
long
you?
time. Pretty good, huh?
Run Chang.
I don't hug guys.
Hey, Shosha.
Hello.
You folks from Teachers College are lucky. You graduate in 4 years. People like me in medicine have to study for 7 years. Anyway, congratulations. You're gonna be a reporter in the provincial capital soon. And reporters are uncrowned monarchs. In fact, it's the best profession in this day and age. Come on, give me a hug.
Hey, don't hug a Tian.
Come, Gu Youngmin, I'll give you
Hey,
a
come
hug.
on, don't hug me, all right? I mean, you're married already. I won't have your son's father beating me up.
No shame, so silly.
Come on, have a seat.
Come on.
Yeah,
Come,
have a
sit.
seat. Xiaopeng,
Yes?
when I heard you were all coming today, I couldn't sleep. I was up tossing and turning. Some of those dishes you see were prepared by me and my help. What do you think, huh?
You sure you cooked?
Wow.
I also brought out my father's secret stash of liquor.
Oh, don't you worry. We won't stand and wait on ceremony.
Come on, let's drink.
Let's not stand on ceremony here.
Today, I want to exercise my right as class monitor again, right? Everyone stand up. To our gathering today, at Wang Yuan, I make a toast, yeah? Cheers!
Too bad not everyone is here. If only... You see how...
I know! How many people? There are so many people in our class. When we gather again, we'll still drink, won't we?
Yes.
Listen, you're the star today. Here's to you, and you're becoming a reporter soon. Cheers!
I want let's all
Toast
drink
together.
together.
Cheers. Cheers.
Bottoms up!
Oh, hey, Xiaoping. We've all congratulated Xiaosha, everyone except you.
Here. Congratulations. Cheers to you.
Thank you. Enough, Xiaoping. That's good. Just a little will do. Eat something first.
Xiaoping drinks like a fish. Hey, Xiaoping, don't drink so much if you're in a bad mood. You'll get drunk if you do. I'm fine.
You know, when I see you all here today, I feel a sense of friendship and excitement. Besides a million other emotions. A few years ago, we were but children. Now we're all grown, each with his and her own experiences. I still remember when we'd have fights. But when I think of them now, I realize how petty and small they were, weren't they? Now that I come to think of it, those little fights, yes, they deserve to be treasured. Here's to you, Xiaoping.
Cheers.
Back then, you said that the world wasn't ready for you yet. You wanted to serve trains. So what are you up to now?
I'm now working as a laborer at the bridgehead. And all thanks to Xiaosha. She got me that job.
Son Xiaoping, you could do so much more than work as a hired laborer.
But he's happy there. That's what he's figured out. Hey, do you still remember what you told me? That your soul is at peace once you rely on your own efforts.
I remember.
Which is why I feel that when it comes to this, none of us can best him. Because we only truly have one world. Come, I'd like to propose a toast to Xiaoping.
Right. Cheers to Xiaoping.
Cheers!
Thank you.
Come on, I think it's time to sing.
Time to sing?
We were all cultural affairs team members. We were all talents. How about this? I sing the first verse, and when I knock my glass against someone else's, they continue the verse.
Got it.
All right, let's do it then.
In that faraway place, there lived a very nice young girl.
Sometimes life was truly unexpected. To him, the heartbreaking sentiments of yesteryear had, with the passage of time, long disappeared without so much as a trace. Once youth, like the first light of dawn and the afterglow of sunset, was colorful yet ever-changing. Take his current relationship with Xiao Xia, for instance. Perhaps it was yet to remain an uncertain situation.
Final drink.
And her lively and moving, beautiful eyes are like a radiant moon in the night sky.
I have something to say. The times we shared back in school will forever remain imprinted in my memory for the rest of my days. Even when the time comes that we're old and wrinkly, I will always direct the sails of my memory towards that golden era.
Here, here.
All right.
Cheers!
Secretary T, the roads are jammed. Want me to get the Wansi committee to receive us?
Don't bother.
All right. By the way, sir, after your meeting on the millet region at Wansi, every county has begun to work as well. It appears that the high-yield region is a good scheme. You already came to preside at the meeting. You still need to come and inspect?
I'm mainly concerned with San said.
I don't owe you anything! Let's go!
Don't you dare leave!
The Public Security Bureau will arrest you! How dare you hit me!
Bureau! You owe us money!
You're unreasonable!
Secretary, it seems like they're ganging up on someone.
I told you! I just told you! I don't owe you anything!
I said you should pay up!
I don't owe you anything!
Pay up, I
How
said.
am I being
Hey,
unreasonable?
don't you
I don't
understand?
owe
I need
you!
to
Let
pay
go
up
of me!
right now!
Hey!
Pay up!
Go! Right
Take
now.
it easy. Hey. What's going on,
This
huh?
man owes us our wages!
No, I don't! Let me tell you, this is Secretary Tian of our prefecture, a Shuangshui village man. We're from the same village!
So what if you are? You still
All
owe
right.
us!
Just how much do you owe them?
I owe them nothing. I have a contract with a grocery company to build cave homes. They're all craftsmen signed on the project. And they've complained that I pay too little. That if I don't give them a raise, they'll hit me.
And so what if we do?
Hey! Calm down, all right? Lower your voice.
Make a decision for me.
What do you want me to do? Huh? How much do you owe them?
I owe them nothing.
Wait right here, please. Come. Exactly how much do you owe them? Huh? I take one look at your eyes and I know you owe them money. Pay them now if you owe them. You and your brother Yuha are so different. See? Your elder brother is a man of integrity. He would rather suffer than let others down.
I lost money. I didn't even recover my lunch money.
I don't care how much you lost. You must repay the money you owe them. Look, this is what I'll do. I'll help you fix this, right? Whatever he owes you, I'll make sure he pays in full. But you have to disperse. Don't stand around. It's
no way,
not...
make him pay now!
Yes.
You're not leaving without paying!
What are you going to do, huh?
Calm down,
Go and
calm
ask
down.
when I and Utian have ever let
Just
people
stop
down.
first. Right. Please, disperse first. I will resolve this for you, all right?
Disperse.
Disperse.
Go. He says it's gonna fix it. Fine. Better fix this.
You owe them money and you're still so belligerent. Come. Utian, when did you realize you should start with contracting?
What else can I do but contracting? The collectives in the village are doing so poorly.
What do you mean poorly? They've only just begun to carry out the new rural policy. You're a party member. And as part of the village committee, it's your responsibility to implement these policies. Your thinking now is incorrect.
It's precisely because of my position that I still have the collective in mind. Everyone is minding their own business now. Who's thinking of the collective's interests? It's all become a bloody mess. Remember Tin Fu from the village? He's become a thief outside. If the collective were still around, how would Tin Fu ever have left?
One bad apple should not spoil the whole barrel, all right? By the way, tell me, how is Yuan doing?
How's he doing? He's rich now. The tobacco and cabbage he plants at home yields an income of over 1,000 yuan.
Really?
As for grain, he runs out of storage, and the brick kiln too. I think current policies benefit the individual. I was helping him a few years ago, and look, now it's his turn to be arrogant.
Your nephew is doing well now and you can't stand it? You're letting your envy get the best of you.
Come on, that's not what I was getting at. Here's the deal. I don't have grain, I don't have money. I come out to do contracting, I lose money. And I can't dispatch the men. See? They're demanding their pay. You saw for yourself out there. I am obviously a victim of these policies. A few years ago, I happened to be a man of prestige. I was calling the shots. Now just look at me. I'm living like the lowest of the low. I served as a committee member for a few years, right? But look at me now.
Listen to me. What's important now is you don't forget you owe people money, all right?
I wouldn't dare forget. By the way, Secretary, are you going back to the village?
There isn't any time. The whole prefecture is implementing the high-yield region scheme with Wanxi as the main millet region. I went to the other counties too. I've got to go back to Wanxi to check on their status.
High-yield region? So does this mean the village collective leaders have a role to play?
Of course. The village collective has to spearhead things.
That's great. Thank you, party. If Tianfu Tong were to hear this news, he'd be so happy. I have to go back. If the village collective is to implement the high-yield scheme, they'll be needing my help again for sure.
Don't mess around. This scheme is still under the production responsibilities system, all right?
If it were up to me, I would be under collective production.
No way. We can't change the policy just like that.
If it can't be changed, then Tianfu Tong isn't going to be all too happy.
Go and tell my elder brother this, yes? Tell him to hunker down and work. If he can't work in the future, then I'll help him.
By the time he can't work, you'd already have retired. How will you help him then? You are a good leader, and you don't grant unfair favors even to your own family, Secretary Fuzha. Could you report the situation of our village to the provincial party committee and the central government?
Fine. I'll report to them. But take note, you mustn't forget, you must pay all those people you owe, all right? Everyone's watching you.
I will pay them, don't worry. You take care now.
Yutze, what's the status of the implementation of the scheme?
It's been going well. The program for each commune has been completed, and the county's funds have been disbursed.
Good. Tomorrow, I intend to make on-site visits. Sit, please. There's something else I wanted to discuss with you. The county party committee and the provincial party school both had good things to say. So Yuan Lo seems decent. Indeed. He has performed very well. Which is why I would like him to be your deputy.
He's now a deputy county chief. He's all right.
I'd like him to do more. As deputy secretary and county chief.
Beg your pardon? You're giving me a rebel as county chief and deputy secretary?
Yutze, please sit down. Don't get so agitated. Wen Lo was indeed a rebel during the Cultural Revolution. A couple of years ago in Lucha, he also did some left-leaning things. But listen, the man is still young. In the last few years, the man has repented. He has seen the error of his ways. And from what I can tell, the man is sincere. When dealing with young people, we shouldn't judge them based on their past and refuse to let go. As long as they repent, we should employ those we still can. Yuan Lo is a university graduate. He studied agriculture and attended cadre training as well. That's equivalent to having 2 university degrees. Now he serves as the head of a commune and county deputy director. He's young, promising, and capable. Perhaps he could even develop future initiatives for the work we'll be doing in the future. As for his past mistakes, as long as the man is aware of them, we should give him this chance. A chance to make amends. Listen, in this case, it isn't wrong to acknowledge one's mistakes. Fortitude is that which comes with a sense of shame.
Sense of shame or no, all I see is fortitude. Fuzha, there's no room for change.
This isn't just my opinion. Commissioner Gao and the prefectural organization, they both concur too. Yuan Lo has said that he wants to get up from where it was he fell.
Just don't create any more panic.
Now, why do you always look at problems this way? Huh? People can change.
Not really. Because I haven't.
What? What do you mean you haven't?
You're prefectural secretary. What you say counts. You don't have to talk to me. What you do is your business.
Secretary Tian, Secretary Shang didn't look too thrilled.
I'm quite dissatisfied with myself. So dissatisfied I can forget my disappointment with Yutze. So dissatisfied that I can't even drum up the courage to criticize one of my very own friends. My elder brother, too. How can a person like me adequately lead a prefecture as large as this? After all the turmoil he experienced, Shaoan finally succeeded in building a new home. Since then, with entrepreneurial passion and the aid of a loan he applied for, he purchased a set of brick-making machinery from out of town. Shaoan placed all of his efforts and hopes on this great and enormous object. Even the very villagers of Shuangshui held this great piece of machinery as nothing short of their common god of fortune.
Here. This is just a huge piece of metal, but you look at it at least a few times a day. The new house is finally done, and you haven't moved an inch from here.
I bought this baby for 10,000. I can't be careless. I need to study it thoroughly.
You can study it just by staring at it?
Even if I can't get anything from staring at it, I still have to give it loving care. That's right.
What's the point in giving it tender, loving care? You should give the new house some care.
What's your problem?
What?
I know what's going on in that head of yours. You simply want me to move to the new house, so we can do a family division.
Even if you don't want to, you don't have to spend all your days with this machine.
Hello. Is this the kiln of Sun Shaoan?
Oh, it's you! You're here!
Oh dear, it was hard to find it. It took me forever to get here.
Look, it got here a few days ago, but you hadn't arrived yet, so I couldn't touch it.
Don't worry about it. I'll get it running.
Oh, I'm not worried.
Yeah.
This is my wife, Sholian.
Oh,
and this
how
is
do
the
you
master
do?
mason. I asked him to come over from Henan. Oh, why don't you come to the house? Come.
Sure.
Come in and rest for a while. Come. Hey, put down that bag and sit yourself down. Come on.
All right,
Sholian,
thank
go
you.
and get the man some water.
All right.
Thanks.
Listen. There's something I wanted to discuss with you, Shaoan.
Tell me.
Well, you see my wages.
Don't worry about that, old master. See, we've already built a new cave house. We just haven't moved there yet. You see, this is just the old house, and although this house is in poor condition, I won't delay in paying you. Don't
yes.
worry.
Do you think that it will be possible to give me a month's wage in advance?
Hold on, you want me to give you a month's worth of wages in advance?
That's right.
What for?
There's an emergency at home. They're waiting for the money.
Oh. Well, in that case, old master, I'm sorry, but I can't give you a month's wage in advance. But I can give you 3 months' worth. Didn't you say it was an emergency? If that's the case, I can't let you down. How's that?
That's great, thank you.
Don't worry, after we've finished with our noodles, what do you say we look at the kiln? How's that sound to you? Sound good?
Yes, of course.
Jolien, get the old man a bowl of water. What are you doing? She's an interesting woman, isn't she? There.
Thank you.
Old master, have some water.
Shaoan, come outside with me.
What for?
For firewood, go chop some.
I'll help you.
No, don't bother. Rest a while, master. Have some water. We'll talk again later after we eat.
Okay, sure.
What's the rush, Jolien?
Don't bother me!
What are you doing? I wanted to talk to the master mason from Henan.
He's the master mason you engaged from outside?
Yes.
He hasn't done any work and wants an advance. He asked for 1 month. You give him 3 months? Aren't you being too generous? Aren't you afraid he'll try to cheat us?
Can you lower your voice, please? He can hear you inside, considering how loud you are. I interviewed him before I hired him. He spoke clearly and logically about brick firing technology. He knows his stuff. Anyway, in any case, for us, I want you to understand that the machine is a boon. Our brick production depends on it. What are you thinking?
Touch my hand.
Now, what should I do that for?
I said just touch it.
Why is your hand so sweaty?
It's because I'm nervous. Oh, hey! You said it yourself. We're not talking about a few yuan, it's over 10,000. Have you thought this through?
A woman like you has limited knowledge of this. Just wait and see. When I start this brick factory and make money, you'll be singing a different tune. And you won't say such silly things then. Go get our meal ready.
Look, the lantern. It's been hanging here just fine all this time. It's never fallen. What should we do?
What should we do? Hang it up again.
Oh,